Wildflower, and welcome back to Wild Recaps. So today we are talking about Baddies Caribbean Reunion Part 3. If you have not already checked out Part 1 and Part 2, they're there for you. Go ahead and check it out. So the last reunion episode ended off with the replacements coming back onto stage. This reunion episode started off with the same scene, and we all saw it. You already know what I'm about to talk about. They came in hot. Jo came in hot. Her hand came in hot right on Biggie's face, whoosh, and everybody was shocked. Even Biggie. So much so that she started to explain herself instead of defend herself. As a baddie, especially a baddie. I already knew Biggie was not gonna fight whenever she started explaining herself and almost kind of looked like maybe she wanted to cry a little bit, not even trying to be like that, but seriously, she looked hurt. After so many seconds passed by without her doing anything else, I knew that she wasn't going to do anything else. And then Biggie talked about she doesn't want to fight because she's not going to give Jo any clout. She used that excuse, which she's got the clout because she slapped you and didn't do anything about it. And so then Biggie also goes into the crowd and starts talking shit. And the way that I see that is you wanted space between you and her because you didn't want to get snuck, and you wanted a safe area to talk your shit. And that's cool and everything like that, but at this point I'm just so disappointed in Biggie. And people around me have been saying that they don't really like Biggie like that. She's a follower, this and that. And although their comments may have been true, I still like Biggie. But last night, no baby, Biggie is not a bad girl. Biggie is not a bad girl. I really do think that they need to give one of those girls her spot or something like that, because just for the whole baddie situation, not trying to say like, in everyday regular life we're gonna condone Biggie acting like that, but if you're gonna be on this show and you want to be a fan favorite and you want this and that and you want to talk your big shit like how you like to do, then you have to fight sometimes. I mean, that's what it is. Teseki, Anna, they got into the field. Mariah Lynn even got into the field. I mean, she got beat up, but she did still fight. Everybody else that you hang out with kind of stood on their own and did their thing. They fought. So yeah, again, I just want to emphasize that, it is a true thing to not want to fight people for clout. I feel like when Natalie did it, that was more so true. When Natalie refused to fight Diamond, DTB. But in Biggie's situation, girl just came out, slap you right in the face. Biggie also said something about it on her IG. Check it out here. And I'm not too mad at this response here, because I do feel like she's admitting that she couldn't fight her, and that's okay. Like we always say, Mariah Lynn gets beat up all the time, but she just keeps going and going. Would you rather me have fought that girl and get my face all beat up and everything like that, or not? Basically is what Biggie's asking her supporters. If you're a Biggie supporter, I want to know too. Answer it down in the comments, please. And while you do that, go ahead and give this video a like. Thank you. This is also the episode where the Tommy and Rolly fight finally pops off, because y'all know they've been picking at each other the whole time. Well, maybe more so Tommy at Rolly. So that fight jumps off, and I mean, honestly, it's not too much to talk about. Tommy's wig gets pulled off by Rolly, but there wasn't too much swinging going on. It was, I don't know, I just felt like it was like a messy fight where they should have given him another chance to maybe square up again, but no one won or lost. And so it's after this fight that Tommy is just like going crazy on the people backstage. I remember her saying, get her MF and chain, and just going crazy on the people. This is the opportunity that Bobby took to say his little piece. I remember Bobby saying to Tommy backstage, I rebuke you, you dirty ass. And I was so happy for him. I love that for Bobby, because like I said, she was abusing him all night. And for the next scene, really, I was already disgusted at Tommy, but I didn't even think that could even go any further until the next scene of her talking to production. So yeah, she's sitting there talking about people's career choices and how old they are, holding lights and stuff like that. One of them could have easily came back and said, how old are you fighting on TV, girl? All plastic surgery out, drunk, and this is one of many times that you've been drunk on TV. showing your behind, saying all kind of things out your mouth, fighting people. And it's just like, you are somebody's mama. You somebody's grandmama too. And this is what you're doing with your time and your life. Come on. Projection much? And then I heard that this Midwest season's coming out that she had bought a weapon and everything like that. Look, they need to leave her off. That lady needs to be off the TV and in somebody's facility, just chilling out. I don't know what she needs. I don't know her. I don't know what she needs. One thing about this reunion that I was actually pretty excited to come on here and mention to you all is E-damn-T. She is a clown. She's a clown. And I hate that for her. I really do. When she first hopped onto the season to what happened last night, I just don't feel like there were any moments that I saw where she could have gained my respect. I knew E.T. was weird when she jumped on, what's her name? Hi, my name is T. She had no absolute reason to come at that girl. That girl didn't do anything to her. It was really a jealousy thing, and it really be like that sometimes. That's what happens in those situations when people are jealous and stuff like that. You don't have to do like much of anything. They're gonna take every single thing that you do wrong and use it as a way to come at you, or a reason to come at you. And that's what she did to Hi, my name is T. That's when I knew she was weird. And she just further proves that when she comes onto the reunion last time and tries to fight Natalie because Natalie don't check on her. You do probably know, if you're here, that Rolly and E.T. have a beef going on. And that when E.T. came out on the reunion last night, she came out, took her little wig off, did her little twirl right into the bodyguard, and then she twirled back to try to get Rolly. As soon as she twirled back, she met a water bottle that Rolly threw right at her. And y'all, the girl went back down on the floor, and Rolly started swinging on her. It was very tragic for her, because she made such a big entrance and she had such a big fall after that. And I don't know if this is true, but Rolly blurted out that she didn't even get paid to come there today. So if that is true, that's even more of a shame, because it's like, girl, I don't know what is up with E.T., man. But I do know that she took the perfect opportunity to run up on Rolly again when the security was occupied with other things. And, you know, Rolly got her for sure the first time, without a doubt. And then the second time, I feel like Rolly had the upper hand on the fight only because they stopped the fight. I'd be curious to see what happens if they let Rolly and E.T. fight, just, you know, fist to fist. Don't interrupt them for a little longer, because sometimes, even though I do like Rolly, I would say that I don't know if she can really fight like that, or if she's just bigger than everybody. It looked like E.T. could have gotten the best of her, like I said, if they would have let it go on a little longer. Also, judging off the way that E.T. fought Teseki, she can fight. She can definitely fight, but she just didn't win that night. The last fight that's probably really worth talking about here is between Heaven and Dia. Didn't even know they had beef. See, they have things going on IG and stuff like that, where they're coming at each other on the internet when, you know, between seasons. Dia said that Heaven was speaking on her deceased brother, and that's why she has so much smoke for her. But unfortunately, looks like Heaven was getting the best of Dia all night, and they wouldn't let them run it again. I don't really know what's up with that. I was very confused because, again, I didn't know the whole brother thing at first. Also, at Heaven's outfit, hotness. She had on some like leopard print panties, a shirt, some red hair. She had something hanging from her nose. Everything was just a lot. I feel like she could be such a beautiful girl if, you know, the less is more thing. She reminds me a lot of Ari, though. Not to even just be talking about her like I don't like her on TV or anything like that, but that outfit was a hot mess. Who encouraged that? But all in all, from everything that has happened during this reunion, I think that Biggie is not a bad girl. I think that she needs to just find something else to do at this point, because Scarface is a baddie's reject. That's what it feels like. It feels like she's just a reject. Tommy, absolutely insane. Jayla, beautiful. I want you to get your justice back, and I'm on your side. But at the same time, I do feel like you should just stop fighting Gretchen, because she just, whatever position that she gets in, she gonna put her hand someplace sensitive, or just y'all's on the floor together, she probably take your nipple and like turn it like this or some shit like that during the fight. Like, I believe she would. Oh, I can't believe I almost forgot to mention. So I didn't know that Keva and Teseki had anything going on. While some other commotion was going on, they had their own commotion going on. And was I the only one that peeped that Keva kind of ran from the smoke from Teseki a little bit, because they were going back and forth a little bit, and Teseki clearly was ready to do whatever, but Keva clearly didn't want to do it. Like, the conversation ended with Keva telling her that she loved her and stuff like that, and Teseki like, you know, if you love me, then what are we doing, you know? So you just didn't want to stay with Teseki. And I don't blame you, girl. So yeah, I think some of these replacements are gonna be, oh, girl, there was another person on there that I didn't even mention, Windoli or something like that. See, and that's exactly why they don't need to bring her back. I want y'all to know very clearly, if anybody gets eliminated from the show for not being a baddie or whatever the case, that's not a bad thing. It just is what it is. We're gonna be back to review the Midwest season as well. For now, this is the end of the Baddies Caribbean recap sessions. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you have watched all 3 videos, please put a star in the comments and let me know. Also, give your girl a subscribe if you like this type of content. And if you're watching Baddies, you're probably watching Jocelyn Cabaret, so stay on the lookout for my videos about that too. It's been fun. Until next time.